The whole myth of the chemical imbalance was created to sell you drugs. Alright, before we start, be sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so that you are alerted to my videos as soon as they are published. Okay, so firstly, I want to show you some slides for 5 different psychoactive drugs, or medications as so-called professionals like to call it. I want you to pay particular attention to the language in these slides and see if you notice any common themes. Did you have a problem with the way they described what the causes for mental illnesses are and how these drugs work? For the sake of brevity and not repeating myself too much, I will just dissect the first slide, but you will find a similar sneaky lexicon used in all of the slides. It says that paroxetine works to correct the chemical imbalance that is believed to cause generalized anxiety. This sounds about as scientific as a fortune-telling session. It is believed that you'll be visited in the night by your rich dead uncle that you've never heard of, and he is going to leave you his estate in Palm Springs. I mean, come on, listen to what is being said. Do you really think that this is a strong scientific premise? It is not scientific to say that a chemical imbalance is believed to cause generalized anxiety. In order for it to be scientific, you need to have evidence. A belief is not evidence. A belief is having faith in something that you for some reason think to be true, despite not having any evidence. So why are the promoters of paroxetine trying to correct a so-called chemical imbalance when they only have a belief that a chemical imbalance is causing the generalized anxiety and no evidence that a chemical imbalance is causing generalized anxiety? On top of that, they have no evidence whatsoever that there even is a chemical imbalance. Now, why would you believe something if there is no evidence? The way they write this is very misleading, but also points to the fact that these drug companies have zero evidence of chemical imbalances being the cause for any mental illness, and zero evidence that their drugs do anything to correct them. The only reason that these drug companies are giving us this corrupt and misleading information is to make money. Plain and simple. If chemical imbalances were without a doubt the cause of mental illnesses, they would say so. They wouldn't say that they have a belief that chemical imbalances cause mental illnesses. They would say that chemical imbalances do cause mental illnesses. Now, I want to show you some slides with quotes from a number of people in a variety of different fields. To sum up, they are letting us know that the chemical imbalance theory is unproven, unscientific, and was only invented to convince you that there is something wrong with you so that you will buy their drugs to correct the problem you don't even have. Pretty disturbing, right? The main thing that I will be talking about on this channel is anxiety, so let's use this as an example. Anxiety is not caused by a chemical imbalance, and how I know this is because there is no evidence to suggest that it is. Secondly, science is about making repeatable observations. I can, for example, start worrying about what is going to happen tomorrow, and I guarantee that if I worry hard enough, I will produce the emotion of anxiety inside myself. Regardless how many times I do this, I will get the same result. It's simple. If you worry and ask yourself, what if this happens? What if that happens? And start freaking out about future events, you will trigger the feeling of anxiety. Does having this anxiety mean that it was caused by a chemical imbalance? No. The feeling of anxiety is a completely normal and expected emotional outcome of you thinking fearfully about future events. It really is no mystery. Okay, I'm sure there are some of you watching this who are already aware of this, but for those who are not, I hope this small presentation has at the very least open your eyes a little, at least to the point where you now have enough doubt in chemical imbalances being the cause for any mental illness, and enough doubt to start realizing that taking these psychoactive substances are not the best choice when it comes to dealing with your problems. If you would like me to elaborate further on anything I have presented in this video, then please leave a comment below and I will get back to you. Perhaps you would like me to discuss more rational ways to think about the future or any specific worries that you may have. Also, if you like the information that I have presented in this video and would like to see more videos like this, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you are alerted to my videos as soon as they are published.